Pretty privilege.
Definitely a thing.
Pretty privilege got hand with brown privilege.
If girls can get by on them looks.
I don't agree with.
What a controversy. Why you choose for ask this?
Pretty privilege. I get that all the time.
What you smile for?
Pretty privilege.
Alright.
It is not hype, it is confidence.
It's called lazy.
You know, I don't really, you know what I like how you're saying? But let's talk about it.
Tell me you have pretty privilege without actually telling me that you have pretty privilege.
Guys pay me so that they can text me.
For 2 months, me and the other models that I lived with would go out to dinners and lunches with these guys that we knew. The bill was like thousands of dollars. Not one of us paid, ever. For 2 months.
There is this network of apps that are essentially beauty passes. So if you're a model or just like a pretty girl or an influencer, you can apply to get in. They're like exclusive, so not everyone gets accepted, but you apply to get in. And if you get in, there's a shit ton of businesses, restaurants, like massages, facials, lip injections, makeup, clothes, whatever, haircuts, everything, yoga classes, Pilates, everything that you can get for free.
It's real. It's 100% real. People have talked about pretty privilege is not real, but I do believe that pretty privilege is like heavily rooted in colorism as well, and that's a conversation that we need to have.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something. Why me understand all of the word them? I don't know if I'm hungry or something, but yeah. Pretty privilege is a thing, very prevalent in this country here. It goes hand in hand with the brown privilege, with the colorism, because some people, that is their personality. Some people, them just pretty, that's it. So you know, all Jamaican people, the synonym, you know the word we go hand in hand with pretty or brown, blows my mind. But yeah, once you're pretty, in a this place here, you get things, you just pretend that's it. That's all I have to offer. Unfortunately, that's not me. I'm not pretty. I'm cute. I'm beautiful. I have personality. Book me. 876. Now see the rest of the number.
Honestly, I've gotten good looks privilege sometimes, you know, but it's not as much as I want it to be. And then sometimes I'm like, am I really pretty? But I love it. If girls can get by on them looks, what's it to anybody? If man want to spend their money on woman, and woman too, you know, woman spend on woman too. I've learned that, you know. But as I'm saying, like, if you really look good and you want to spend the money on somebody who look good, or somebody want to spend the money, take it.
There are lots and lots and lots of privileges that come with being pretty. Like, number one, you can just go to a restaurant and sit down, somebody will pay your bill. You can just go in front of an event and stand up and somebody will pay for you to go inside. You get a lot of jobs, whole heap of benefits, like limitless.
It just feels very vain. I mean, literally says pretty privilege. There are other people out there are smart, more hardworking, more talented, and if people are getting by on just being pretty or cute or looking good, then that's sad. Yeah, I'm not here for that one.
Oh God. Wow. Let me go off. I'm not gonna call it any names, but you know who the cap fit wear it? Yeah? The pretty privilege. Women, I love you. Oh my God, y'all are amazing. Oh my God, look at y'all skin. Y'all drinking water? Jesus. But you know, I'm gonna take it from the angle of a content creator. You know, some of us content creators, we have to actually create content. Put work in our craft, you know, buy up equipment and look at our journey. Meanwhile, some other content creators just have to take a selfie or take a picture in a bikini or just smile, you know, no creativity, nothing. Just because you're pretty, that's it. All you do is just post your face and your body. That's it. No creativity, no oomph, no, oh my God, I like everything about that person, you know, that.
It's called the Kim Kardashian effect.
It's called lazy. It's called tasteless. It's called I have no talent, but just to look pretty.
Oh my God. Okay. Pretty privilege. It does exist. I won't be in denial about that. It does exist. But it's how
you use it.
What benefits have you gotten because of your pretty privilege?
You know, come draw me out, you know. Whole heap. A lot of people offer to pay for things for you when you're pretty.
Does that come with like risk?
No, not for me.
How? How you maneuver that?
Easy. You just make it clear what you want and what you don't want. And they just have to respect your boundaries.
Yes, I did that.
Where it concerns like events, usually you would be, given a pass or tickets or asked to be a brand ambassador versus an average looking girl. What else? The money. Yeah, the money, there will be a lot of opportunities. It's just how you go about it. Work smarter, not harder.
Like, I remember one time my friend was telling me that she was in a taxi and she paid the driver a fare and the man said, "Oh no, you're too pretty for pay a fare, girl. Go on where I go." And I'm like, every driver me going there always said, fare, you know. Pretty privileges, me and my friend them there ribbies. Literally one time, we got like 4 bottles because we just turned up there look good. That's what woman for look good and get things, period.
Girl, you make me so proud.
I went to a vendor to get some papaya. It's my favorite fruit. The man's like, "You want some pineapples with that?" I'm like, you give me the pineapples for free. And he's like, "Yeah, you're so pretty." I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced it. I don't think I've ever experienced pretty privilege. I think it's definitely a thing when it comes to lighter skinned women as well. So that definitely plays a part. So when you're a good looking woman or man and you're light skinned, especially in this country, it does elevate wherever it is that you're going.
With men now, there's a certain type of men people like to see. So you have 2 types. You have like the really exotic black men, with the beards and the nice whatever. And then you have the light-skinned men. So yeah, it's for sure there.
It is very rampant in Jamaica, along with colorism. Pretty privilege, it gets you a lot, in all honesty. I mean, as a guy, you get a lot of girl. You get what I say? Fully. Sure, but you see the girl them, the girls, the ladies, you see me? Their pretty privilege is on a different level. And we see it on Instagram every day. So y'all know pretty privilege is big. Universally, to be honest. Globally.
Do you think it's fair?
Is it fair that you're born with amazing genes? Of course it's fair. What do you mean? Look at me. You're gonna love me. I can't help it. No, listen. It is not hype, It is not hype. It is confidence. You understand what I say? It's confidence. And when you constantly hear the same thing over and over, believe it. It's true.
One thing that I do get all the time is that I have a nice smile. Everywhere I go, persons always tell me that I have a nice smile. I don't know if it gets me any privileges, but it works for me.
Yo, even some men, you have some pretty boy out there, you see me, like the man them just have some pretty face and you just realize, yo, them get treated differently than the man will look like him look crusty. You see me? Like a big man thing. Like you can really look upon some man and say, yo, Jano, I really because you're brown or because the girl them says they say you have pink lip and all them sitting there, you see me? That's where you get through. But yeah man, you can a woman can just walk in a bar and just because she's pretty, she get a drink.
Sounds like talent to me.
You call that talent?
Oh my God, what is that? Fabulous. Going with the wind, fabulous. Okay? Thank you. Well, all right, man.
Like, I know how to charm you with my face. I'm confident enough to say, I'm not like being cocky or anything, but I'm on the attractive side. I've noticed it works. Even the ladies I work, the older ladies, I know that I'm not supposed to give this at this time because they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna process the payment. But I just tell them, I just smile and I say, please do this. And they just do it, and I love that. We can't fight it, and it's my fault. And God make me so. And Tanya, and what name more else? Father, yeah.
I feel like with this society, once you probably have a complexion or you know, probably you have a structure, your face structure probably, you know, really nice and pleasant to people or whatever. People will more favor pretty people. For instance, like promoters, they want the best girl to go up on them flyers. Workplace, like you have receptionists, they probably want the person who's going to be the face of your company as a step in. They just want somebody, you know, pretty. But I mean, it exists and it's there. People pretty, and sometimes people choose them because they're pretty, and that's like, we don't know what else to say about it. That's just how the world runs.
Have you ever benefited from pretty privilege?
No, you're not gonna ask me that, you know. Maybe because I have been offered to go to enter Miss Universe and Miss Global Jamaica, which I did enter. So I figure, you know, maybe I had some form of, you know, features or, you know, something that they liked. So they probably chose me, but yeah.
I don't agree with. I don't go for it. I'm not business how you look. Like, a lot of people get blighs and bust because they're pretty. Because sometimes you have the looks but you don't have the talent. Sometimes you have the looks but you don't have what it takes. And another girl might be over here, so she kind of shabby, but she can do the job. She have the talent. It's just crazy how people looks get them into position and places.
I mean, it is such a blessing. When you have like charisma, that is a gift because charisma can get you a lot of things. What is pretty? The media gives us a standard of what pretty is. What is pretty? Them same colorist people there, those are the ones who even set that standard and allow people to think that they're less than because they're not snatched, because they're not light-skinned, because they don't have long curly hair. Yeah, everything not African is deemed as pretty or beautiful, and that is so not fair. Pretty is innate from you believe that you are. You are. Humility is such an underappreciated level of pretty. You wouldn't imagine. The Western standard suggests that you're pretty, you abuse it, and you use it to get man and con woman, and you know, use it to get the job, use it to bypass and get in free. Humility should be right up there with that cockiness.
Personally, I don't believe in pretty or ugly because everyone has their preferences, and somebody that may not be attractive to you is 110% attractive to someone else. So in terms of pretty privilege, it's not really a thing for me, but I know in general society, you know, the beautiful women or the handsome men may, you know, get some level of edge over the persons deemed to be, you know, not so pretty or handsome.
If you like what you saw, and I know you did, just smash that subscribe button and get ready for the next video.